So we're going to be doing problems from the homework out of the book, page 406 here. And I'm going to give you a worksheet in a few minutes. It's got 8 problems on it. And on the homework today, I not only want you to find the missing parts, we're going to find the area too. Okay, so we're going to use that side angle side that I gave you the formula for yesterday because I want the area and the sides on there. We're going to do a law of sines quiz today, and then next Thursday is going to be the law of sines, law of cosines test. Tomorrow we're going to start law of cosines. Okay, so this is 21 from the book, so I put down the parts they gave me. I have no choice what I have to find first. Can anybody tell me what I got to find first with that information in that picture? I got to find angle A, because for law of sines, you got to have sides and angles opposite. So I've got to use sine B, and now since I'm finding A, I'm going to have the angles on top since I'm finding capital A. So I'm going to do the B's that are given to me. And then I'm going to have sine A, because that's the one I got to find because I have side A. I have no choice. I got to do this. And if you look at this problem, I hope you see that you have a side and a side, and this is not the angle between them. It's not side angle side. This angle is not between them. So this is side side angle. So you are going to have to check for a second triangle on this. Yes?
How do you know which one I use?
Because in the picture, you have to have it. The law of sines says this. It says sine A is to little a as sine B is to little b as sine C is to little c. And because I've got the B's are opposite each other and I got an A, that means the thing opposite is the A. So you got to see that the angle and the side opposites are what you're given. Does that help you see it? Right, and C doesn't have anything yet. All right, so we're going to multiply the 4.5 over just like we've been doing every day, and I need somebody with a calculator here in a second. So that's sine A, and I want angle A, and I'm going to put a little 1 by it because I already know because it's a side-side angle that I got to check for a second one. So I got to do the inverse sine of this whole thing. I'm going to, just to save some time, I'm going to just put an arrow. That part goes in there. This thing right here goes in here, and then you want to DMS that because we have to round it to the nearest minute. So does anybody have that answer yet? Anybody got that from already doing your homework? So you guys haven't done your homework. What do you got?
10 degrees and 11 minutes.
10 degrees, 11 minutes. Anybody verify that? Okay, great. So there's my A1. Now we have 2 angles. How do you always get the third angle? You do 180, so angle C1 is going to be 180 minus these 2. So minus 1530 and minus 1011. Now again, I probably would not round this when I type this in. And then you want to DMS this answer as well. So will someone tell me what angle C1 is to the nearest minute? Okay, so there is, did anybody verify that one and get the same thing?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Now we got little c. So since we're doing little c, and again, this is a rounded answer, I would use the whole answer in my calculator because your calculator should still have the whole answer there. And you're going to have sine of 154 degrees 19 minutes. And we're putting the little ones on top because that's what we're looking for. And I'm going to use the B's because that's what was given to me, both B's. These are not rounded. These are exact answers. Am I going to have to hit second on this when I'm finding a side? Hello? Am I going to have to hit second sign? No, the only time you hit second sign is when you are finding an angle. This is a side. So you're just going to type this in exactly as it is. So what did this C1 come out to be?
11.12.
That's it? Because that 154 is an awful big angle.
Yeah.
Did everybody get it? Okay. 11 point what?
028.
028?
Correct.
Okay. So there's my first triangle. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I always put my first angle over here on the left because I know this is the one I gotta go back and this angle A1 is the one that could be have another angle A that works. So I always put it on the left so I got room to go under it to find the other possible angle A. So the other angle A, which we are going to call A2, is what compared to A1? The supplement. So I'm going to put 180 minus 10 degrees, 11 minutes. Let's see, 60 minus 11 is going to be 49 minutes. And so what is that, 169, I believe, right? So there's the other angle A. Now what do I do to check if this is going to work? I have to add the 15 degrees, 30 minutes that they gave me up there. When I add these, let's see, 14, 7, 1, is that right? No, 8. Okay, so I don't really, do you remember how many minutes are in a degree? 60. So you're supposed to take 60 from this and then add the 1 over to this side. So what do you notice about these two angles? This number is greater than 180, so what does that tell me? No second triangle. Oops, no second A. That's true too. No second triangle. Question on that. How many of you had that right already? Awesome. Okay, we're going to go do the next two. And I like these two better because if you look up here, this is angle, angle, side. Angle here, another angle here, and a side here. So do I have to check for two triangles? No. Yay. Less work. Again, up here, now I got angle, side, angle. Do I have to check for another triangle? No. Yay. At least that's how I feel. So we're going to find what first here? The third angle, because you got two of them. So angle C is going to be, we know triangle sum, they add up to 130 minus those two. So let's see, that's 110 if I'm not mistaken. So angle C should be 70 degrees. Is that what you guys got? Yeah. So this is 70. And now I do law of sine. So I have to use the A's because they're both given to me. Do y'all see it? Angle A and side A are given. A and A. So we're going to find all sides. So I'm going to put little a on top over sine A. And then I'm going to find the little b. I'm going to go ahead and just write the other one. And we're going to have another one that says 8 is the sine of 67 as C is the sine of 70. Okay, so I'm going to multiply this over. Somebody type that one in. I'm going to multiply this sine of 70 over. So someone tell me what B is to 3 decimals. Somebody else tell me what C is to 3 decimals, please. You have to actually push buttons on your calculator to get it to tell you.
I got 5.927.
5.927. What did you get for C? Anybody got C yet? So do you not know how to do this one? Is this why you asked it? What'd you get?
8.167.
Anybody verify those two?
I got 8.
Did you get this one too? Okay. All right. Did you not know how to do it?
No, so we have to find the area on this one.
Okay.
So
Let's get
that's what I was gonna.
let's get the area. Okay. Now I'm gonna move this down a little. So we're gonna use side, angle, side. So which, if I were you, I would use the side they gave me, this 8. And then you can either go 43 and C, or you can go 70 and B. Which one you want to pick? Does this guy, you want to have, you want to use B? Okay, so we're gonna use these three to find it. So we're gonna use this last letter on our calculator. Okay, so since I'm doing angle B, the area of this calculator is going to be 1/2 AC sine B, because you picked to use angle B. So whatever angle B you used here, you gotta use the other two sides, not B.
It doesn't matter which one you choose then?
No, well, I'll show you. All right, so let's do this. So take your calculator and you're gonna take 1/2 times 8. And now don't use the rounded answer. Don't use the 8.167. Use that entire thing they gave you and type this into your calculator and tell me what you get. What do we get here? Use the entire answer. Hit second negative sign for that 8.167 number. What do you get? You can practice too. It's good to practice. Make sure you, because one of the mistakes people make on tests is they don't punch it in right.
My calculator's dead.
Huh?
My calculator's dead.
Is it rechargeable?
It's in my car right now.
It's hard to use in your car. What do you get?
22.2.
Okay, so there's my area. Now that's units squared. Okay, that's area. Now, let's say, just to say, let's say, hey, I picked, and let's not use that color, let's use green. Let's say I picked 8, 70, and B. That's still side angle side, right? So if I pick these three, I would get the area. I probably should write area so I'm not confusing it with capital A, the angle. Area, that's cool. It's going to be 1/2. Now I got C, so angle C, so sine C is out there. So this is B and C. Oops, A and C, A and B, sorry. It's got to be the other letters. So this is going to be 1/2 times 8, and then B. Now we try to go arrow back up your calculator to use the whole thing, and type this in your calculator, and you should get the exact same answer. Because the area doesn't change in a triangle. They're the same. So it does not matter which two sides and angle you pick on these, they will give you the same area. Did it work out? Did you get it on your calculator? Yes. Okay, I got people saying yes, we got the same thing. So it doesn't matter which side angle side you pick, it should be identical. And if you want, I will actually go into why this formula works. Does anybody want me to go into why this formula works? No? Okay. It's 1/2 base times height. Just so you know. So like, if I was using this, the height, if I was using B as my base, this height would be like this, right? And isn't this the opposite leg right there? So I believe if you use this 70, the sine, I'm going to show you anyway because I got it here. The sine of 70 equals the opposite leg, which is the height, times the base. So if you do the, and maybe I should put H here because that's the height of the triangle. This O is the height. So if you do this, the height is 8 sine 70. So if you look, this is 1/2. This 8. Didn't put the 70 there. This 8 and this 70. This is that's your height, and then this B, that B right there is your base. You see, it's the 1/2 base times height thing. It's the same formula we've been using, except we had to figure out the height using SOHCAHTOA. Okay. Do you need this other one?
No.
Anybody else need this last one? Okay. Anybody else got anything you want me to do? Yeah.
22. 22.
22. Is it different than some of these?
I'm just, yeah.
It is? Okay. It's the last one I'm doing because I don't think it's different myself. I think it's all, now this one's going to be a bigger pain because it looks like to me it's going to be a side-side angle one, so I got to check for a second triangle. But the steps are not any different than what I've done every single day. This is the third day. They are still the same steps. So I would take and draw a picture. And I'm going to put my stuff on my picture that they gave me. And the reason I'm doing this again is because over 90% of us are visual learners, which means pictures help. That's why you should always draw a picture if you can. Okay, so I have no choice here. What do I got to find first? Looking at what they gave me and knowing I got to have angles and size opposite, what do I have to find first? Angle C. No choice. Because they gave me little c, I got to find big C. So, and since it's an angle, I'm going to do the sine of angle B over side B is going to equal the sine of angle C over side C. So I'm going to multiply 5.8 over. And I believe this is exactly the way I did it before. Matter of fact, I know it is. So angle C, and I'm going to have you guys type it in because my calculator's over there on my desk. And DMS it, please. Will someone tell me what that rounds to the nearest minute, please? You guys are cutting into your quiz time by taking longer.
You always have to do the inverse sine.
When you're finding an angle, you always must hit the second sine or second trig function. Tomorrow will be second cosine and long cosine. Somebody got one? It doesn't take that long to type in. I don't think it does. You got 08.
No, I got 2 degrees and 34.
23 degrees, 34 minutes?
2 degrees, 34 minutes.
2 degrees, 34 minutes. Little angle. Okay, now I'm going to find angle B1. Angle B1 is going to be 180 minus those two. Minus 2 degrees, 45 minutes, minus 2 degrees, 34 minutes. So it's going to be 5 degrees. So let's see. So it's going to be 174. 174 degrees. Let's see.
Is that angle A?
Yeah, angle A, not B, sorry. Angle A. Thank you. 174 degrees, let's see, 15 onto there, which leaves me 19. So 19 would be what, 41, is that right? 174, 41 is angle A. And then I gotta get a little a. Do I need to go through little a? Okay, so we're gonna go check for a second triangle right now. Okay, so you can find little a the way we just found it. So I'm going to go, the second angle C is 180 minus 2 degrees, 34 minutes. And when you subtract those, you're going to get 177 degrees, 26 minutes. Now, they gave us this one, right? So if I add, come on, pen. If I add 2 degrees, 45 minutes, I hope you see that this is 179 degrees, 71 minutes. How many minutes does it take for a degree? 60, right? So you subtract 60 from that and bring this over. Is that bigger than 180? Yes, so there is no second triangle. Okay, we're going to have a quiz now. Take that homework, all of it.